Hello folks, I'm back with another video. This time it is another in the unknown or lesser brand series that I would definitely encourage people to look into. Perhaps two slightly better known brands this time. I've been doing a lot with brands that very few people have heard of. Over the last few years I've heard great things and worked on a couple of really nice guitars made by Michael Kelly. I know they're getting attention for their electric guitars, particularly their sort of Les Paul version. I think it's called the Patriot. Extremely nicely made guitar, very well priced. And I've come across a couple of their acoustics in recent days. This one is a nice one of their N40 series. I think this is the FS because it is a folk guitar with Fishman on it, the SYS system. And you can see this guitar, I know I just made a video about bling not being taken in by bling, but this is very nicely made. Spruce top, zebra wood back and sides with a quilted ash strip down the middle. Of course that doesn't make the guitar, and we shouldn't be too drawn in by it, but the rest of the guitar is very nicely made. It looks like the back from the figure inside is solid. The bracing, the kerfling, the end block, very nicely done. All bound guitar, nice rosewood board, excellent tuners, and the pickup system, the Fishman SYS system, is fantastic. So it's a great smaller body, like an auditorium body guitar. Sounds great. That won't come across on the camera because I'm just using the camera microphone, but trust me, it's a nicely made guitar. Sounds good, solid top, and of course their sort of patented bridge shape, which is sort of a parallelogram of sorts. Nice touch on that, but excellent quality guitar. This one had some work needed doing. It had an open center seam, which I have closed here, and it's got a missing strap button which somebody replaced on the side, which is fine. I might put something to fill the hole here, but otherwise it's fine. It sounds great plugged in. It's a nice guitar, Michael Kelly, the N40 series guitar, very nicely made. Another thing that I run into quite often are guitars made by Dean, and again, perhaps you're familiar with their electric guitars. They do make a nice I think they make a Flying V, they make various affordable guitars, reasonably made electric guitars. They also make very good acoustic guitars, and this is one of the Dean Tradition series guitars. I think it's Tradition 1, and like Michael Kelly, it has this sort of patented asymmetrical bridge, all rosewood, and again it's a spruce top, this time with the abalone rosette, which doesn't fool us, but we, it's a nicely made guitar, so it's nice to have a bit of ornate design on it. It's bound all white with the neck heel button bound as well. Good tuners on it, good spruce guitar with rosewood fingerboard and bridge, mahogany neck, fine Dreadnought. Really nicely made. You can pick these up, I don't know, $150, something like that, used. New, they're probably $299 or $300 or somewhere around there, if you can still find them. But on the used market, you can find Dean's at a really good price, and then you have to do a bit of setup. Usually the frets need leveling or trimming, or the fret ends need cleaning up. This one came with bad action, which I have since corrected. So occasionally you have to replace parts, tuners, nut saddle, or recut the nut slots, which is very often in my experience. But nice mahogany, good spruce, a cool looking Dreadnought guitar. You always kind of know it's a Dean when you see it because of this rather offset bridge, which I sort of like. So there you have it, Michael Kelly and Dean, two options in the cheaper echelons of the guitar market. It's not dirt cheap. They're not first acts. They're not maestros. They're a step up from that, and well worth it. Set them up. You get yourself a nice acoustic guitar. See you next time.